Some places on Earth seem almost impossible, landscapes so surreal they feel like dreams. Lençóis Maranhenses is one of those rare places, where the boundary between reality and fantasy blurs with every shifting grain of sand. Imagine a vast expanse of brilliant white sand, stretching endlessly to the horizon, interrupted by thousands of crystal-clear lagoons in shades of blue and green. The sight is so unexpected, it almost feels like a mirage conjured by the sun and wind. This is Lençóis Maranhenses, a hidden wonder in Brazil, tucked away in the remote state of Maranhão. It's a place that defies easy explanation, where the ordinary rules of geography seem to be rewritten. Here, the definition of desert is turned upside down. Instead of endless dryness, you find a landscape alive with water and movement. Instead of lifelessness, water is the star, transforming the dunes into a living mosaic. Each year, the rains arrive and fill the valleys, creating a patchwork of shimmering lagoons that seem to appear out of nowhere. The name means bed sheets of Maranhão, and from above, the dunes truly resemble billowing white sheets dotted with sparkling pools. The patterns are ever-changing, shaped by the wind and the water, never the same from one season to the next. This spectacle is fleeting, appearing only after the rains, then vanishing as the dry season returns. The lagoons slowly evaporate, leaving behind only memories and the promise of their return. For half the year, the dunes sleep under the relentless sun. Then, with the arrival of the rains, the valleys fill, and the landscape is reborn in a burst of color and life. It's a cycle that has repeated for millennia, a dance between drought and abundance. It's a powerful reminder of nature's cycles, of water, wind, and sand shaping a world few have seen. The forces at work here are both gentle and immense, sculpting the land in silence. To witness Lençóis Maranhenses is to see nature's artistry at its most poetic. The interplay of light, shadow, and water creates a living canvas that changes with every hour. Our journey here is more than a visit. It's a chance to step into a scene that feels otherworldly, yet is profoundly of this earth. Walking among the dunes, you become part of a story written by time and the elements. We'll explore how this ecosystem works, who lives here, and how we can help protect it. From resilient plants and rare animals to the people who call this place home, every life here is shaped by the rhythm of the dunes. This isn't just a story about beauty, it's about resilience, balance, and our connection to the wild. The survival of life here is a testament to adaptation and harmony with nature's extremes. Prepare to be captivated by the shimmering lagoons and whispering sands. Every step reveals a new wonder. Every breeze carries a secret from the heart of the dunes. Let's begin our journey into one of Earth's most astonishing secrets. As we venture deeper, we'll uncover the mysteries and marvels that make Lençóis Maranhenses truly unique. The magic of Lençóis Maranhenses awaits, ready to reveal its wonders to those willing to listen to the whispers of the dunes. To reach Lençóis Maranhenses, you first set your sights on Maranhão, a captivating state on Brazil's northeastern coast, where the land meets the Atlantic in a dramatic sweep of beaches and wild nature. This is the starting point for an adventure unlike any other. The adventure begins in São Luís, a city rich in history, with cobblestone streets, pastel-colored colonial buildings, and a vibrant cultural scene that hints at centuries of Portuguese influence. Here, the rhythms of reggae music and the aroma of local cuisine fill the air, inviting you to linger before the journey continues. From São Luís, the journey continues with a 4-hour drive to Barreirinhas, the main gateway to the park. The road trip itself is an experience, winding through lush countryside and offering glimpses of rural Brazilian life. The journey is a gradual transition, from the bustling energy of the city to the peaceful quiet of the countryside, passing through small villages where time seems to slow down and the scenery shifts from green fields to sandy stretches. Barreirinhas, perched on the banks of the Preguicas River, is where the real adventure starts. This lively town is the last outpost before the wild landscapes of Lençóis Maranhenses. Only rugged 4x4 trucks can navigate the sandy tracks into the park. There are no paved roads here, just wild shifting terrain that tests both vehicles and travelers. The ride is bumpy and thrilling, crossing rickety wooden bridges and fording shallow rivers, each jolt and splash building anticipation with every mile as you get closer to the dunes. Suddenly, the dense vegetation vanishes and a wall of white sand rises before you, signaling your arrival at a landscape that feels almost otherworldly. At the summit, An endless sea of dazzling white dunes and crystal-clear lagoons stretches to the horizon, a breathtaking sight that defies imagination and rewards every effort to get here. For a quieter, more secluded experience, tiny villages like Athens and Santo Amaro offer remote gateways to the park, reached by boat along winding rivers or by rough sandy tracks that few dare to travel. However you arrive, the journey itself is part of the magic, an essential prelude to the wonders ahead, filled with anticipation, camaraderie, and the thrill of discovery. And finally, as you take your first footsteps on the pristine dunes, the hidden kingdom of sand and water is within reach, an unforgettable destination at the end of an extraordinary journey. Lençóis Maranhenses is a scientific marvel, a desert that's drenched in rain and filled with freshwater lagoons. The dunes are made of fine quartz sand, blown inland by relentless winds, making it nearly impossible for plants to grow. Yet, from January to June, heavy rains pour down. Beneath the sand lies impermeable rock, trapping rainwater in the valleys and forming crystal-clear lagoons. These pools, filtered by sand and warmed by the sun, are fresh and perfect for swimming. Life adapts. Fish eggs survive in the mud during the dry season, hatching when the rains return. Even birds help carry new life from lagoon to lagoon. It's a stunning paradox, proof that life finds a way, even in the most unlikely places. During the rainy season, Lençóis Maranhenses transforms into a living masterpiece. What was once a vast expanse of arid sand is suddenly awakened as rainwater fills the valleys between dunes, creating a surreal mosaic of blue and white. The contrast of white dunes and vivid blue lagoons is breathtaking, colors shifting with the sun's angle and the water's depth. Each lagoon reflects the sky in a different shade, from turquoise to deep sapphire, making every view unique and ever-changing. The park spans over 1,500 square kilometers, an immense wilderness of sand and water. It's a landscape so vast, it seems to stretch endlessly, a true natural wonder sculpted by wind, rain, and time. From atop a dune, the panorama is endless, waves of white dotted with hidden jewels of blue. The view is humbling, reminding you of nature's scale and beauty. Silence reigns, only wind and water break the stillness. The gentle breeze sculpts the dunes, while the water quietly laps at the sand, creating a peaceful, meditative atmosphere. Light here is extraordinary. Soft shadows at dawn, blinding brilliance at noon, and golden magic at sunset. Each hour brings a new mood, painting the landscape in ever-shifting hues. The landscape is reborn each year, dormant sand awakened by rain, bringing life and color. The transformation is dramatic, as the desert comes alive with water and the promise of new beginnings. Fish hatch, insects emerge, and birds flock to feast. Life flourishes in these temporary oases, each creature playing its part in this seasonal symphony. This annual cycle is a vivid reminder of nature's power to renew. The dunes and lagoons are never quite the same from year to year, always evolving, always surprising. Walking among the dunes, you feel the pulse of the planet. Each step connects you to the ancient rhythms of water, wind, and sand. Even the most desolate places can hold the promise of life. Tiny plants and flowers push through the sand, a testament to resilience and hope. Here, the desert is alive, and every step connects you to Earth's rhythms. The experience is both grounding and awe-inspiring, a reminder of our place in the natural world. It's a spectacle you'll never forget. A landscape reborn, a fleeting miracle shaped by rain, sun, and time. Lençóis Maranhenses is meant to be experienced up close. Swim in the cool, clear lagoons after a hot trek across the dunes, each pool a private oasis. For thrill seekers, sandboarding down the steep dunes is pure exhilaration, ending with a splash in the water below. Hiking across the dunes reveals endless lagoons, each unique in shape and color. Local guides are essential, ensuring safety and sharing the secrets of the land. For the ultimate adventure, multi-day treks let you sleep in hammocks at remote oases. Scenic flights offer a bird's-eye view of the surreal patterns below, or explore by boat along the Preguicas River, visiting fishing villages where dunes meet the sea. However you choose to explore, this is a playground like no other. Every adventure here is a memory in the making. Hidden among the dunes are small oases where families have lived for generations. In places like Queimada dos Britos and Baixa Grande, people farm, fish, and raise animals, adapting to the rhythms of sand and rain. Homes are simple, built from mud and palm, with life governed by the sun and the seasons. Staying overnight in these villages is a highlight, sharing meals, stories, and star-filled skies with welcoming hosts. It's a rare chance to disconnect from modern life and connect with a community deeply rooted in the land. These families are the guardians of the dunes, their way of life a lesson in resilience and harmony with nature. Their presence adds a human heart to this wild landscape. Timing is everything at Lençóis Maranhenses. The lagoons appear only after the rains, so plan your visit between June and early September for the full spectacle. Earlier, storms may disrupt travel. Later, the lagoons shrink and vanish under the sun. During peak months, the park is at its most vibrant, lagoons brimming, skies clear, and the contrast of sand and water at its most dazzling. By October, the magic fades as the water evaporates, leaving only sand behind. To experience the true wonder, aim for that sweet spot when the park is fully awake. Understanding this natural rhythm is key to an unforgettable visit. The right moment transforms a trip into a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Lençóis Maranhenses is fragile. Its beauty depends on a delicate balance. As visitors, we must tread lightly and respect the rules that protect this ecosystem. Leave no trace, carry out all rubbish, and never use soaps or creams in the lagoons. Only licensed vehicles are allowed, and guides are essential for safe, responsible exploration. These measures prevent erosion, protect wildlife, and keep the water pure. By choosing responsible operators and following local guidance, we become partners in preservation. Our visit should leave only footprints, soon erased by the wind. This place is a gift. It's our duty to keep it wild for future generations. Let's be guardians, not just guests. Some journeys change you forever. Lençóis Maranhenses is one of them. To stand atop a dune, wind in your hair, gazing at endless white and blue, is to feel awe and connection to the planet. You'll remember the cool sand, the plunge into a lagoon, the silence, and the star-filled sky. These moments linger, reminding us of the world's wild beauty. This is more than sightseeing. It's an invitation to feel, to disconnect from daily noise, and reconnect with nature's rhythms. By visiting, you become part of the story, a witness to resilience and wonder. Let the dunes inspire you, and share your experience with others. Join a community of explorers and nature lovers, dedicated to protecting treasures like this. Your journey of discovery begins with a single step. Come swim in the desert, walk the sea of sand, and sleep under the stars. The magic of Lençóis Maranhenses is waiting. Will you answer the call?